Hello and welcome to the MovieMaker podcast. I'm Jason Chichi, director of MovieMaker, a filmmaking program that happens at the SHU Community Theater in downtown Fairfield and here at the School of Media and Communications on the SHU campus. Today I'm talking to some of our 2024 filmmakers. I have Kate Jackman and Jessica Walsh, and we're going to chat a little bit about the movies they're making and what inspires them about filmmaking. Kate, have you been watching movies your whole life?
Yeah, I have. Like, my dad and my parents have shown me so many movies that made me want to, do MovieMaker and all that.
So what are your favorite movies?
I would say, Shawshank Redemption.
Good one.
Goodfellas. All the, mobster movies and the thriller movies. That's, what made me kind of inspired to do my film, which is, the more older times and, all these,
Yeah.
things.
I think that's great. What about you, Jessica? Did you grow up watching movies?
Yeah, I always have loved going to see movies with my friends and my family, and it's really fun, especially when even at home watching movies is really nice, and it's just being it's comforting just chilling and watching a movie,
diving into a story and escaping.
Out. Escaping is a great word.
Do you have favorite movies?
It's really hard to pick favorites. I think I really loved The Banshees of Inisherin, which was, I feel not enough people know about it, even though it was nominated for a million awards.
Yep.
I don't know what else.
So you like smaller movies?
Kind of, yeah.
Smaller stories as opposed to the Marvel universe?
I do love the Marvel movies as well. I think smaller movies that are much more interesting to really dive deep into.
They're a little bit more personal from a point of, and especially indie movies are very, about the writer director themselves. They're their own experiences. So had you made movies before you came to MovieMaker, even on your phone or anything?
I kind of did. It was this stop motion thing on my phone.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
That was a long time ago, and the only big thing I kind of did was in school. It was broadcast journalism. We would talk about new stuff, and yeah.
But nothing, not a narrative story that you wrote yourself. What about you?
I've done a few in groups for school projects, and I remember my freshman history class where my friends and I made a final we made a episode of a reality TV series.
Cool.
About I don't remember. It was it was crazy.
So this is the first time both of you have written what's called a narrative script, with characters and things happen to the characters.
Yeah.
What was that experience like, writing it and then seeing it actually, being shot with actors?
Well, it kind of felt weird at first. I was trying to get used to it, and then once I got into the editing process, I think I was proud of myself that I actually wrote something by myself, and I got to direct it with all these actors and crew and all that. And
What was the experience like making it with a whole group of people?
I feel it was nice. Yeah, they were some great people, and we used teamwork and collaboration.
Did they offer ideas to you while you were on the set?
Yeah, some of the people were just giving me ideas on how this person should do this and how they should talk and what position
maybe camera angles and things like that.
Yeah.
Lighting. What about you, Jess?
Yeah, I thought the whole movie making process, I've always found it very interesting, and when we were going into script writing, I think the hardest part was actually figuring out what to write about. But once I got there, it was pretty easy, and just kind of let the inspiration kind of flow and figure it out as you go. And when we were filming, it was really cool to have other people and their other opinions, and the CJ was our my cinematographer, and he was very helpful with helping get lighting and angles right with the what I wanted to do with the shot. So
Excellent.
It was really cool. Yeah.
Was there what was a surprising thing about filmmaking that you didn't know?
I mean, the process of how long it takes you to film a single scene and how you have to keep redoing over and over and over again in order to get the perfect shot in frame and stuff.
Yeah, it can be a little. It takes a long time sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're acting in a film.
Yeah.
What was surprising for you?
I kind of thought the same as how deep it has to go, and how like many different angles and takes you have to get to like actually convey the story and
right.
see the
And now
like,
you're
the
seeing
emotion.
why, because you're in editing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, thank God I got that.
Yeah.
From that angle or that shot.
Yeah.
What was the, I know a lot of our filmmakers don't necessarily have a great interest in acting on camera, but what was that experience like? You both acted in films.
Yeah, I've acted in like theater a couple of times, and I did like stage crew in like middle school, but then once I did, like over the summer, I did this camp and like made me more confident to go on stage. And like in theaters, like so movie and like film and theater are completely different.
Totally different.
Because like on theater you're just like singing, and then in film you're just acting, like trying to get the emotion right.
Which film were you in?
I was in Popcorn's on Me and The Cutout.
Yeah, so what was it like acting in those films?
I mean, I was a little nervous at first to see what it was like getting filmed and all that. But then once I got the hang of it, I was like, oh, it's not too bad. It's like,
yeah, it was fun, right?
Yeah.
And you were in The Underdogs.
Yeah, I think it was definitely very nerve-wracking at first, but like once we like got set up and like got going, it was much more like comforting because like everybody was kind of nervous. And I was like, okay, I'm not the only one here that's like freaking out.
And once you do a couple of takes, you loosen up a little bit.
Once you get the hang of it, it was actually pretty easy.
But also your character was supposed to be nervous, so it kind of
helped.
It kind of helped, right?
Yeah.
So do you think you'll go on to learn more about movies? Do you think you might go to school for filmmaking?
I mean, yeah, it depends on what I want to do, but it's interesting. I'm thinking about it, but like I do a lot of art in school. It's like a big thing, and it's like I don't really do sports, so it's like this is like a great opportunity to like learn some stuff before I get into like the classes for next year of like movie production and acting and all that.
There's so many parts of movie making that you can get involved in. Hopefully we gave you a little introduction to a lot of them. What about you, Jess?
I'm taking a few like film electives in school for my senior year, and then I think I might want to like minor in something like film or theater related, just like to have fun with it, not necessarily make it so like pressure and like be like, oh my God, I'm like I need to do this, but if it's for fun and like hang out and like
fun is important.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you guys had a lot of fun. We had like a lot of fun working with you this summer, so we're looking forward to seeing what your films look like on the big screen in a couple of weeks. So thank you for being my guests, and I believe that might be our final episode of our 2024 MovieMaker podcast, again, which takes place at the SHU Community Theater in Fairfield, and here on the campus of Sacred Heart University. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next year.